Welcome to Binge Watchers, where we talk about the stories and characters we love and the shows they live in. My name is Ron, and let's talk about Season 4 of the mother of all Netflix originals, House of Cards. Season 3 of House of Cards to me felt like sort of a step back. It had Frank constantly losing, and it focused on different things when compared to Seasons 1 and 2. If you watched the review I made for it, you know I still think it was good, but it just didn't work for me as well as Seasons 1 and 2. Now I feel I'm looking at a bigger picture. Maybe we needed a lower key season to make everything in this season hit harder, and Season 4 hits hard. This being the fourth video I'm making about House of Cards, I'm not going to waste too much of your time repeating myself, so I'm just going to say that the acting is still incredible and the show still looks amazing. Season 4 follows Frank and Claire as they recover from the hits that they took in Season 3 and continue to deal with their own personal issues. The main focus of the season is the election and the things that Frank and Claire need to do in order to win it. In a lot of ways, Season 4 is a return to form for Frank Underwood. When he needs to get dirty, he gets dirty. When he needs to make threats, he makes them. And when he needs to destroy, he obliterates. And when he turns to the camera and finally speaks to us, it feels like an old friend that you've missed so much, or a not at all healthy, kind of weird father figure, maybe. House of Cards is the kind of show that takes its time. It lays down the groundwork for a story, and there's never any instant gratification for pretty much anything. And I think that's awesome. It went a little bit too far for my taste in Season 3, but even then, it wasn't bad. Season 4, by House of Cards standards, is a rocket ship. There is so much going on in this season. It's fast, it has a million moving pieces, and every single one of them matters. Season 4 sort of feels like a culmination we've been waiting for. No side story here is just set up. This is where everything pretty much comes together. In a lot of things, Season 4 found incredible balance. Balance between Frank running for president and Frank being the president. Balance between Frank the person and Frank the ruthless mastermind. Balance between focusing on personal stories and focusing on the race and the fight. I felt that we got the right amount of pretty much everything. Are there things in this season that I can nitpick? Yes, probably. There are a few things that I can think of that if they would have done a bit differently, maybe I would have liked them better. But is that the point of all of this? No, not at all, because I had a blast binge watching this show and I absolutely loved this season. Some of the things that make House of Cards the show that it is were intentionally missing from Season 3, and I might not have liked it as much, but I understood that that was the natural progression of things for the show. But now that we got a lot of those things back in Season 4, they feel fresh. I never felt that I was just watching more of the same. This season relies on things that happened throughout the series a bit more than the other seasons. And for a show like this, where it's not really a casual watch, it does take some form of investment, it just felt incredibly rewarding. Just like I said in my Season 3 review, the Frank Underwood, and actually the Claire Underwood as well, that you see in this season is not the same ones that you were used to, not the same ones that you saw previously. Only that here, it's a damn good thing. You see them losing, you see them winning, you see them conspiring, and you kind of see them grow as people. And seeing both Frank and Claire on the warpath, either together or on their separate paths, is downright terrifying. Most of the negative reviews I've heard about this season so far is that they overcompensated for Season 3. That this season is just a collection of things that happened really quickly to make the season more exciting. And to a certain extent, it is. But that's exactly what I meant when I talked about the great balance this season has. It was definitely the most fast-paced and exciting season of House of Cards that we got up until now, but I feel that this was the perfect time for this kind of season. Bottom line, should you watch it? Season 4 of House of Cards has everything that's great about House of Cards. The fascinating dynamic between Frank and Claire, who plays a bigger and deeper role in this season, Frank being Frank, taking on both new and old challenges in true Underwood fashion. But the season never loses track of who Frank and Claire are and still provides us with a lot of insight into their characters. I still need some more time to think about the season to figure out if I like it better than I actually did Season 1, but I can definitely already say that this is my second favorite season of House of Cards, and probably with a little bit of time, it will be my favorite. If you liked anything about House of Cards in the past, you should watch this season. You should watch it with your face. Now for the interesting part. What did you think about Season 4 of House of Cards? Did you binge watch it? Did you think it was crazy awesome? Or did you think it was just meh, another season? Was there anything that you liked or disliked in particular? Let me know in the comments down below and let's get the discussion going. If you're going to be talking about spoilers, please use spoiler tags in your comments, and remember, you can go to bingewatchers.space/vote and vote on what gets reviewed next on this channel. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps out a lot. And if you're finding Binge Watchers for the first time, welcome. I'd like to invite you to join the Binge Watchers community, talk about TV with us. It's a lot of fun. But in any case, keep binging, and I will see you next time.